Professor Siegel must have been working on. I found it in some old music book.
He meant a lot to you, didn't he?
Yeah, well, this is the one place I could come to forget about everything, you know? Or I could forget about my father and actually be a normal kid for a change.
Well, you don't get more normal than Joe and Linda from Chicago.
Yeah. Well, if anyone's gonna buy me as a struggling musician looking to make ends meet, I should probably practice before giving any more lessons.
I think you sound great.
Aside from all the incidental notes, the professor must be flipping in his grave.
Well, if Lourdes is any indication, I think you're a wonderful teacher, and I think Professor Siegel would be very proud of you.
Yeah, well, Lourdes is a fast learner. If I'm gonna stay well ahead of her, I should probably practice. I think you can help me.
Yeah, no. What?
Come on. Sit down.
I am completely tone deaf, and I have no rhythm.
Come on, I thought you loved the blues.
Yeah, to listen to, not to play. I can barely manage chopsticks.
Well, then it looks like I have my work cut out for me. Well, come here. We're going to start with some scales.
Great.
All right? Come on. All right, this is C, D. You got to push it to make it work. E, F, G, A, B, C.
Oh, wow. That was hard. Maybe if we ignore them, they'll go away?
No, it's too late. They've probably heard us playing.
It's Lourdes.
Oh, it's okay.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt. Do you have a minute? I'd like to thank you for my lesson earlier.
There's no need to thank me. It's my job.
Yeah, I know, but still, I just really appreciate you being so patient with me. And Professor Siegel is the same way, and you kind of remind me of him. That's why I brought you these flowers, because Professor Siegel always liked to have...
fresh flowers sitting on the piano, I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go put these in some water.
I hope you don't mind that I stopped by, Joe.
No, not at all. The flowers were a very thoughtful gift.
Well, now it seems official. You're teaching me and all. I think Professor Siegel would be happy that we found each other. So, when did you move to Chicago?
When I was 14, my parents divorced, and my mother packed up me and my sister, and we moved in with my grandmother.
Oh, wow. It's been hard leaving all your friends.
Well, I don't know what I missed more. My friends of the city.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I lived here all my life. Well, not this building, but, you know, this neighborhood. You know, my mom passed away when I was a baby, and my dad was killed when I was 12, and Sal's been raising me here ever since.
It must be difficult to lose both your parents at such an early age.
Yeah, Sal's helped me through it, though. We don't always get along, but he's a good brother for the most part. So wait, what about you? Are you and your sister close?
Yeah, well, sometimes I feel like she's the only person I can count on.
Does she still live in Chicago?
California. Her husband's based out there.
Oh, wow, you must miss her a lot. Is she going to come to New York to see you play?
Who's from New York?
Oh, Joe was telling me about his sister and her husband.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
So you met his sister and her husband?
I haven't gotten to spend a lot of time with Joe's family.
It's difficult with them living so far away.
How long have you been together?
Since September.
I was hitchhiking. Joe picked me up.
But not like you're not a good guy or anything, but I mean, getting in a car with a complete stranger, that's crazy. I mean, for all you knew, he could have been some psycho killer.
They seem harmless.
Well, you got lucky. So, why were you hitchhiking in the first place?
My ex-boyfriend was cheating on me, and I got in a fight. Excuse me.
Is she okay?
Where's Lourdes?
She went home?
I'm sorry about that. Running out of the room isn't exactly subtle. I might as well be wearing a shirt that says person with something to hide.
Lourdes Lourdes doesn't suspect a thing.
She's too busy falling all over you to notice.
Are you jealous?
More like grateful. Her crush on you is the only thing that's probably stopping her from going to the police.
As far as Lourdes is concerned, with John Linda from Chicago.
Yeah, a struggling piano teacher and his emotionally unstable girlfriend.
You're making too big a deal.
I freaked out in front of her.
Okay, but as far as Lourdes knows, you're still just hurt over your ex-boyfriend cheating on you, okay?
My ex-boyfriend is dead because of me.
Well, what happened to Logan is not your fault. Okay, I know you don't believe me, but I'm gonna keep telling you until you do.
Can you tell me more about that, Mr. Baldwin?
Johnny Sikora broke out of jail with the help of his girlfriend, Lulu Spencer. She smuggled a gun into the police station and pretended to be held hostage. She and Johnny are armed and dangerous and on the run. I am offering a $100,000 reward to anyone who comes forth with information that leads to an arrest and conviction. I urge anyone out there that sees them to call the police, not only for their own safety, but for the sake of my son, because he deserves justice.